Alright guys, welcome back. Okay, so I ended up finding a build I was really comfortable with. Going second, it just seems to be working out better. Of course, because that 6 cards always just, it's really helpful, it's really useful. And you were yet to, like, depending on what the top decks are, that will influence how you work around with your main deck. And that's really important because it's an influence. And what, it either makes your deck more consistent by taking those out, or you're kind of forced to main deck a specific card or particular card for a certain matchup because you go up against it so consistently, and it's the best deck, so it's the most popular, so you're gonna be going up against it more often. And that's a major, that's huge. That alone is the simple fact that you have to accommodate a specific card for a specific match. That's something to consider always, because that can either make your deck more consistent or make it inconsistent, because that's how you interact. You either make your deck as consistent as possible, ignoring anything else, and then games 2 and 3 you let your side deck do the talking after that. But depending on how aggressive and how it depends on how the format is gonna play out, because like with ABC's option, Pendulum Magicians are still like trying to establish their combos, or like what's the route. We know how to take it, you know. And then Paleo, and then Trickstars for sure they were untouched. The only thing they lost was Gofu, so it's like, okay, that's something to consider, because it's something that people are familiar with from the previous format. So that's like the first go-to deck. Okay, well, this was one of the best decks last format, so it didn't really get touched. So let's just transition with it to this format. But then who knows what top decks are gonna arise and then be like, well, Trickstars are not even that much of a big deal compared to what the best decks are. Because the reason one of the reasons I thought it was so good against Spiral, if they went first with Reincarnation, is because you could time the thing properly, and since they have Quick Fix at 1 and Drone at 1, well, the minute you Reincarnation them at that specific moment, it's a major hit, because that's like one of their biggest plays, being able to bring back Quick Fix, and that's how you just get yourself going. And if that's gone, then that's like, oh, what do you do? So I don't know, but basically what the deck is meant to do is be able to Black Rose at will consistently with just a 1 card, which is Summon Armageddonite. Boom. This is the perfect example of another alternate way you can do it with nuke, boom, and then clear the field, level the playing field, and attack with your dinos and establish your conductor. Awesome. And that's basically what it's come down to, being able to do that consistently, because that's how a deck becomes really good. If it does something extremely aggressive, and it pretty much it establishes itself as some sort of field presence, then that's right off the bat. That's really good, because there's no point of your deck being so consistent and it's really underwhelming. Like its win condition is like having your opponent I can't think of a good example, but you get what I mean. Like if your deck can be so consistent, but if it doesn't have that muscle, that finishing move, then what's the whole point of being so consistent? Which is how I think that that's a scheme of things, where okay, the way Konami lets the sets be released, they go, okay, we'll give you consistency, but we'll lack its power, right? And then in the later sets, we'll get you hyped up, and then be like, okay, now this is gonna be really good. Let's wait for that card. Or it'd be vice versa, where you get this amazing card. Hang on, let me put deck list. Okay, so here it is. Okay, so but yeah, like let's say you have a boss monster, but it's hard to get it out. It's just really it's inconsistent. So then that's when consistency comes along and helps it, or whatever particular card it might be. Like it's a powerful card, but it's missing consistency, and that's what later sets provide. And that's how they spread it out. You know, to keep it interesting and have something to look forward to. That's like the main thing. That's like one of the major things in life as well. You always have to have something to look forward to. Otherwise, you're just gonna be just floating around. You have to have something to look forward to. Always. Otherwise, you're gonna be lost all the time. And but yeah, so basically, if you sum it down, it's be able to bring Black Rose out as fast as you can, and then establish your conductor list. That's basically what it is. And then if there's any problematic monsters, you just kaiju it. And of course, like I said, depending on what the best deck is, these may stay in the main, or they might not stay in the main, or go on the side, depending on, you know. So it's having an established meta is a major influence on rogue decks, and because that's how you have your edge, because you can do obscure things that they don't expect. But yeah, like at first I was playing Utopia Lightning, but I felt like these two came up much more than Utopia Lightning did, and I already have kind of like Utopia Lightning, except they're not like 5k beaters, which is Samurai Destroyer. Oh, I love this card. This card's amazing. It's a rare, dude. This card is so good. When it attacks or they attack you, they can't activate any spells, trap, or any effects. And then when it attacks a monster, it negates its effects. So that's really good. I really like that. It doesn't target. And then this is another pretty much basically. It's Armades. When they attack, they can't activate anything. And I like Chimbara. Oh my god, this guy's OTKs all day, dude. And yeah, this is the ones that I've been going into the most. I was playing Abyss, but I don't know. I was like, oh, I don't know. I would need to open a Monster Born for that, or I could just like summon this, pop a Dino, pop another. It was, I don't know. It seemed a little bit too much out of my way. But I like, again, I was playing 3 of these for a while. It seemed right. But I felt like the kaijus are just more beneficial. Like you just need this one up that can just keep juggling it back and forth. Because once you open one, or once you use one, it's already there. You can just banish it, it comes back. So it's like I felt no need for the other two. It'll just make it to where you open it more often, and then it'll be 40. Because that's how it was before. I didn't have this. I put in these two, and it was just 40. But I don't know. I felt like the kaijus are just going second. Oh my god, it's amazing. Well, that's pretty much it. That's it, guys. It's very low on sequences. It's not as complicated. It's not as complex. Like the major thing you're gonna be deciding is debating on is who do you want to summon? You want to summon this or this? If you're going first and you're going up against an unpredictable matchup, that's basically it. And it's pretty powerful. I was main twisters, but I felt like I don't know. You could put them, you could change it. This is just where I'm at. I like this the way it's built. It's really nice. I like it. And that's pretty much gonna be it. Oh my god, dude, we lost level leader, but we just gotta keep going. I really appreciate all your comments, dude. All your comments. Oh my god, this is really overwhelming. Thank you guys. But that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.